right, let's see. You know what? Today, let's start on our backs. Yay! I can silently hear you all go, yay! So coming onto your back, and I'd like you to choose the position for your legs and your arms, right? Of course, you have your options. You can have your feet wide and the knees leaning in together, or the opposite, feet together and knees out. Traditional, with the legs out and wide. Arms could be, the hands could be at your belly, belly chest, out, cactus, over the head. I want you to just, play for a second. Sometimes the thing that you think your body wants, it actually wants something else. So we enter into the practice with no expectations, right? So let go of what you think you want. Let go of thinking in general, right? And we sort of let yourself feel the pose. Let your body talk to you and allow yourself to listen to your body today. You'll be surprised sometimes of what feels good that you maybe didn't think it would. So when you kind of settle in, let your eyes close. Let your breath begin to move in and out through the nose if you're able to. Let there be a softness in your jaw. Your teeth are separated, your tongue at the bottom of the mouth, so the throat is open, but your lips closed if you can. And you can hear that echoing sound of your breath, and it's that kind of breath you would use if you were trying to fog up a mirror in front of your face, right? That ha breath. We even tried to create that same sound with the inhales as well. In today's practice, we let go of that jolt reaction part of our bodies and our mind. Too often we hear something, we hear words, we hear a news story, and we have this jolt, this sudden emotional reaction. And we don't give ourselves time to just process and to actually kind of choose how we react to what we hear. We start that practice with ourselves. We all have that inner voice, right? That inside dialogue in our brains. That voice is not who you are. Who you are is the one listening to the voice. And you as the listener can choose how you react and notice how you react. Very easy examples are our own negative speak about ourselves, telling ourselves things about our looks or our past or behavior. And sometimes it is introspective and worthy, and other times, I'd say most of the time, it is something you actually don't need to pay attention to, you don't need to listen to or believe. Instead, we trust our true self, know our true self. Keeping that in mind today. And if they're not already, let your knees bend and the feet walk in toward the sit bones. As you inhale, stretch the arms over the head to the back wall. With your exhale, drop your knees over to the right and just enjoy that first gentle twist. Explore the twist. Little tiny shifts of movement in your body, searching for those tight spots, for all those little sensations you can create. Exploring ourselves, our bodies, our breath, our practice, without any judgment, without any expectation. Noticing when those things rise up, and again, just letting them go. Not paying it any attention, not giving it any power. Staying true to yourself. Inhale, bring the knees back up to center. As you exhale, drop them over to the left. And just play, explore, stretch.
By now you should have somehow realized.
During our normal day-to-day lives, we tend to pretty much sit or stand during the whole day. From the second we get out of bed, we're sitting or standing for the most part. So you're now getting to lay down and actively lay down. You're not going to sleep. You're feeling, exploring, reconnecting. You're returning the knees up to center. Take your knees into your chest, hands at the top of the knees, and begin to move the knees around in any direction, together or apart, but just find some movement around the hips here. Around the low spine, the tailbone. The ground becoming your massager, or if you need it, you know, just that squeeze. Maybe you find a perfect spot. So for me, right now, today, in this moment, this feels really good. So I'm going to linger here and let my low spine open a bit. You can keep moving, you can linger. Let this practice be your practice. I'm just guiding the way. Find the movements that feel yummy and right for you. We'll take this into a happy baby. Your knees open as wide as possible. And you're going to let your feet lift toward the ceiling, keeping the knees bent, right? So if you know happy baby, go ahead and go into happy baby. If you need some modifications, you don't have to open the knees very wide. You don't have to lift the feet very high, right? You could just open like this, and that could be a happy baby, right? We all feel it differently, so I want you just to search for where you feel it. We're looking for a little sensation around the inner thighs, around the insides of the hips, and depending on your body, you'll probably feel this around your low back. I know I always do. That's where I hold a lot of tenderness. Hands could be at feet, it could be at ankles, calves. I also see lots of people have their hands at the thighs. This can be happy baby right here. Yeah? Also nice just to have the legs elevated and above our hips and our heart for a little bit. A little inversion. If it feels good, rock them side to side any amount. Let your shoulders be a little soft, your neck is soft, and make sure your head stays on the ground. Breathe. If it feels good, start to play with your leg extensions, right? So one leg coming up toward the ceiling while the other one's at the ground. And then you can switch. So that movement gets deeper into the hamstring, right? All around the back of this straight leg. You can move it really far over the midline of your body, getting around the outer edge of the hamstring. You also have the option of that straight leg coming out to the side. And there you're deepening your sensation around the inner thighs and the hips. The bent knee has an option of bringing the foot into a half cobbler. Your foot coming into the chest while that knee presses out and away from the body. So lots of little variations you can sort of play with in your happy baby. You can even do a double reclining or a traditional reclining cobbler. Both feet in toward the chest, knees butterflied out. And you're just giving your body what it needs. You're feeling your body. You're listening to your body. And if you have loving, affirmative thoughts in your mind and words, oh yeah, let those be there. Listen to those too. But if they're getting a little busy, distracted, or negative, then let it go. Don't give it any attention. Play your happy baby variations for just another few moments. And aren't happy babies playful? Right? So for me, my right leg is tighter, so I'm giving a little more attention to my right leg here. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, wherever they be, dream a little dream. We're going to bring the knees into center and return them into the chest. Give them a little hug, just as much as you can. A little rock side to side. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to bring the bottoms of your feet to touch the mat, the knees are bent. So with our happy baby, we did that opening of the inner thighs and the insides of the hips. We're going to kind of do a little balance for that. You're going to open your feet wide to the edges of the mat or past the edges, and arms open, and switch the knees side to side. So that knee dipping down to the middle is kind of that counter pose, right? We're going inward, closing off the inside of the hips and stretching up the top and front of the hip here. Other side. Top of the thigh, the quad gets stretched. You might feel this around your outside IT band, but maybe not. So you can just swish and bring that twisting motion to the spine, that massaging sensation from the floor, or you can just linger on one side and then the other. Till we swallow. Breathe. This whole practice, staying mindful of your breath, of all pieces of your body. Even though you're moving your legs, we're still aware of how we're holding our face. We spend our days aware of your fingers, your shoulders, and we burn our ships as black. The whole body is connected. Even though we're kind of moving only one part, we still have awareness of everything else. The air and the breathe to center, walk the feet in. Arms down by the sides of your body, palms down. We're moving into a little bridge series. Toes facing forward, heels walking toward the thumbs or the fingertips. We're going to inhale, press through the feet. We're going to lift the hips any amount, right? And you don't have to hold it up there as long as I do. You can always come down anytime for a break. And lift. Now, if you can, if you'd like to, interlace your fingers and tuck your shoulders underneath you as much as you can. And let your arms press, lift higher. So remember, when you're in bridge, don't turn the head side to side. If you need to look for any reason, come down first. But hopefully there's nothing really to see. It's a pretty easy explanation. We're going to do just little dips of the hip. So you're going to let your hips drop toward the floor but not release. Just kind of a little dip. Then press up. 5. Dip. Press up. 4. Again. 3. 2. 1. And hold it there. Press a little higher. Push into the arms a little bit more. Lift the chest to the chin. Do it one more time. 5. Dip it. 4. Squeeze that butt every time you lift. 3, 2, press into the arms. 1, hold it up there, go higher, higher, higher. Feel all that extra space. And untuck, unlace, bring down. Nice. From here, roll over to either side of your body. Stay there a moment. Just on your side as if you're getting up from Shavasana, but you're not coming up yet. Just lay here a moment, close your eyes. Just breathe. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Mindful of what side of the body you're on right now. So after Shavasana, you'll come to the other side. Begin to press through your hands and slowly rise. Bringing your body up just like you would from Shavasana. And finding your Sukhasana, easy sitting. Nice. Inhale, sit up tall. And begin to drop your chin to your chest. Exhale. Just let your head hang down here for a moment. No slouching. Breathe. I threw my hands in the air and said, show me something. And roll your right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale. Pressing that left shoulder down a little bit more. You might even rock it back just a bit. Head towards sky. And exhale, return down to the chest. Inhale, roll it over to the left shoulder. You can stop just at the shoulder, or you can go a little past the shoulder, so your throat opens, your face toward the ceiling. Not all the way back, just a little bit past the shoulder. And bring it down. Again, one more time, over to the right. Inhale. And down. Left. It's not much of a life you're living. And down. Stay here. Bring it up, arms to sky, inhale, lift. Touch palms, knees up if you can. Forward fold, exhale, any amount. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you walk it up, inhale. Makes me feel like so take a moment to remember what leg you have in front, because you're going to do the opposite later, right? Your right leg, bring it out in front of you. Your left foot comes up to the inner thigh. You're going to flex those right toes back, spread the toes. It's going to try to activate this leg and press it into the ground a little bit. So if you're kind of tight, your hands might come behind you into the ground and push into the floor to sit up straight. For some of us, just sitting up straight is enough stretch. As you need more, walk the hands forward and over your leg. Now, if you want more, the belly button kind of turns a little bit to try to touch the top of the leg, reaching out through that left arm. A little bit less diagonal, a little bit off center, right? A little bit away from the leg. And that's a little less intense. You still get that good stretch. So you can even just kind of sway if you want to, side to side. And just start to soften, to get heavy, to breathe. Relax your shoulders. Notice if they're starting to hunch up into your ears. Relax your jaw. Again, we're at that constant full body awareness, scanning your body the entire practice, aware of what everything's doing. Even aware of your eyes. If they're open, where are they looking? If they're closed, are they relaxed or are they fluttering? Gently walk it up. So from here, we're going to take a little twist over to the right. We're just going to take your right hand behind you. Left hand can be at the center floor, or if possible, bring it over to the outside of your thigh. Press through the arms, twist to the right. We're going to slowly deepen this. This might be perfect, right, for some of us. If you want more, this right hand is going to try and wrap around your lower back, and it might be able to grab the flesh or the cloth of your pants, right, or shorts. Grab that too, or it can grab the flesh of your thigh. If it doesn't happen, that's okay. Keep the hand behind you, right? Even with the hand behind you, you can still do the next part. Next part is this front hand starts to walk down the outside of the leg. You're still twisting. You're slowly coming into a little half twisted fold, or a little half fold in a twist. As you move forward, you might have the flexibility to bring that hand that's around your low back to grab the front of the shin. Left hand might grab the outside of your foot. And there's your almost to the full pose, pretty much there. Gaze not past the right shoulder as much as the neck will allow you. Breathe. We're holding this for a little bit to give you a lot of time to soften the muscles needed to kind of move a little deeper, right? Our body tenses instinctively, especially if we haven't done this one in a long time. Your body's kind of like, what do you want me to do? We just recognize that, okay. Breathe. And very gently begin to release. Come back to center. Stay here, roll the shoulders out a little bit. So if you were kind of pushing the edge in that twist and that binding, or even without the bind, you'll probably feel some good release from all that compression, right? We're going to bring this into a lifted sweep of the hips, yeah? And I don't know if maybe all of y'all can do this today, so that's all right. Left hand comes behind you. You're going to shift your weight over to this, what is this, the left knee. You can pad underneath it if you need to. You're going to shift, lift, and press your hips open and forward. Reach that top arm either kind of over the head like a side plank, or you can add more of a back bend to this if you need it. One more inhale, press the hips forward, open. And exhale, can you come right back to where you were? And center. Good, this nice little space. You want to do that one more time, single breath, just to, because now that you know what it is. Let's go one more time. Ready? Inhale. Sweep it up. Lift. Open. Reach. And exhale. Take it down and reset. Hopefully that time is a little easier. All right, legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake out. Other side. With the cross legs, right? Then we're back here. Sukhasana. Remember when I asked you which leg was in front? Do you remember? Maybe. So whatever one feels weird. Usually because we all start with our dominant side. So if you're crossing your legs and it's the one that feels kind of strange and awkward, that's the right one. Inhale. Reach the arms up and high. Let's go side bend. Exhale, go over to the right and just reach out in and out. Get as much as you're able to. Heart, throat, armpit opens to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. Exhale over to your left. Inhale, center. Touch palms, heart. Exhale down. So a little bit different this one. We're going to do the same side bend, but the arms are going to go like this. They're going to go. We've done the standing before. They're going to side bend. The arms are going to go out of touch. That's going to be your inhale. And you're going to come back to heart of the exhale. Ready? Start center to the right. Inhale, lift, side bend, look up. Lots more core activation. Exhale, center. If you need to do the first variations, okay. Inhale, left. Keep your sit bones down. Exhale. Try to touch the palms one more time. Inhale, lift. Side bend, touch palms. Exhale, center. Woo. One more time. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center to the sky. Inhale up. Forward fold. Take it down. Breathe. Soften. Get heavy. Sweet melody in what it is that is not. Walk it up. Sweet mystery. And our other side of the extension. Left leg out in front. Right foot at the inner thigh. I did say on the other side, but the right foot can't come to the inner thigh. Half is fine too, right? So we're just having that hip and knee turned out. That's all we really want there. Sit up tall. Flex your toes, spread your toes. Press that leg a little bit into the ground. Okay, activate it. Maybe you need more. Hands forward. More. Crawl it down. Even as you're going down, you can take more by going a little bit more into the leg. You can take a little bit less and moving slightly away from the leg, right? You're going to get a hamstring stretch either way. But where that stretch is going for the leg, that's up to you. Breathe. Check in with your shoulders, your breath. Check in with your neck. Movement in the belly as you breathe. Gently walk it up. Taking this into the twist, right? So left hand behind you to press into the floor, helping you keep your posture and lifting. Right hand, if we can, it could just be on the floor, that's fine. If we can, outside of the thigh. Maybe you can already reach the outside of your calf. Either one's great. We're going to get to that calf eventually anyway. Twist. Back. Now you know what's happened on this side. We can keep that gaze going past the left shoulder, keeping that twist all the way up into the neck. We try to crawl the right hand down the outside of the leg, to the calf, to the ankle, maybe to the foot. Left hand, if you can, if it feels good. Wraps around the lower back. You're trying to grab, again, maybe some cloth you can find there to kind of sort of use the cloth as a stair step or a ladder to deepen it. Maybe you find the flesh of the thigh. Maybe you find the flesh of your shin. And we're trying to add that compressing bind. We want that squeeze for the hand, the arm, the shoulder, and the torso. We're looking for that. Breathe. Remember, hold this for a little bit. Let yourself search. Often explore. Do just what you can. No forcing.
Just a line, my dear, my lover. Just a line is all I need. Just a word before it's over. Just your voice before touch, my one, my only, just a touch, a warm embrace. Save my heart from feeling lonely, save me from this wicked place.
And gently begin to release. If needed, roll out the shoulders.
I've been waiting for someone just like you.
Finding our little sweeps. Right hand behind you, and you can always adjust that hand as needed. Again, that left arm, sweep it around, shift your weight over to that front knee, or that right knee, and open it up. But this can be just like a side plank, or you can move a little bit more into a back bend, depending on what the body needs. Hold this first one for a moment, just feel it, explore, breathe.
Hold me close, you know I need you just to ease.
And gently coming down. Alright, notice how you feel. Do it one more time. Inhale. Breathe it, open it up. Exhale. Take it down. Woo, legs out in front. Give them a little shake out. Bringing your feet into your sit bones. Knees open wide, feet flat, arms forward. Some of you know it's coming. You're going to move a little bit in front so you have room. Your inhale, lean a little forward, like a cobbler, but the feet stay flat. Exhale, pull back, just enough to feel your core muscles engage. Any amount, chin toward the chest. Kind of almost like cat-cow, so inhale, open, heart forward. Exhale, pull back round, shoulders down. One more time like that. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pull back. Ready to stand up? Coming forward, but trying not to use the hands. Shift your weight into your feet and stand up. Ah! Yep, yep, yep. Yay! And it's okay if you stumble a little bit and fall. No problem. It's okay if you had to use your hands. So we haven't done that in a while either, so that's always fun. From here, I'm going to give you guys a little balance pose today just before we go back down to the ground, right? Quick standing balance. Let's find a beautiful tree pose. Yeah, tree pose. So linking your right knee out to the side, hands to your heart. Remember, those of you that need it, you can always use walls to help you, all right? So they're always there for you. So if you need less in your tree, you would stay just like this, with the toes on the ground, like a little kickstand. As you become more comfortable, ankle, calf, just above the knee, maybe high up to the inner thigh. But remember, always staying away from the actual knee joint. Resting down into the standing leg. Now then, when the ultimate playful things you can do in your tree pose is try to close your eyes. Or walls are very helpful. You might notice you only close them for half a second. It is amazing how much of our sense of balance is dependent upon our sight. But through practice, you can actually train yourself to kind of be less and less dependent on the sight for that. That's what we're doing right now. Keep your helmet, keep your lights on, scanning up and down your body. What is everything doing? Is your rifle crawling off the beaches now? So I think he's bleeding out. And some things you just can't speak about. Slowly begin to reverse. You turn the right foot down. No rolling of the ankles. Just place the foot down, hands to heart or by the sides of your body, and close your eyes here. Stand in mountain. Breathe. Just feel it. Feel the difference in the left and right legs and feet. Notice your heartbeat. And other side. Open the eyes. Lift up the left heel. Turn your knee out, or you can stay there. This is easier to close your eyes in. And begin maybe to walk that foot up any amount. Hold your hand through plastic now. Resting down into the standing leg. Dog, I think she's crashing out. And then play, closing your eyes, even just for a nanosecond. Really pay attention to what happens when you close your eyes. Without judgment, notice. Only 20 minutes to sleep, but you dream of some epiphany. Just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you see. With you I surf, with you I fall down. And slowly bring the foot down. Again, just place the foot down. And when you do, close the eyes again and just feel the difference. Feel your toes press into the ground a little bit. Feel your arches lift. Eyes flutter open. So much that happens in those little quiet moments, right? In and between the poses. I love it. Open the legs up about the width of your mat. Let's go back down. Inhale, reach it up high. Your first and only forward fold. Take it down. Hang out. Enjoy it. Take everything you need from this pose, this moment. You're only here once. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hands down. Return down to your knees and then to your sit bones. And we're just going to go right onto our back. So we spent a lot of time in the beginning on our back, so we're not going to repeat any of that today. Settling right away into your Shavasana. Resting in the center of the back of the head, closing or covering the eyes. Check in with your breath. Relax your body. Going back to that idea of self-love. In this moment, repeating slowly to yourself, I am perfect. Just repeating in your mind. Notice your own reaction to those words. Moving away from any denial, any self-judgment. Embracing I am surrendering, allowing yourself to feel that joy, that love. I am perfect. Let your awareness return to this space. Your breath moving fuller and deeper. Movement returns to the body as you take anything you need to awaken and adjust. Starting to walk your feet into the sit bones and rolling onto the opposite side of your body than you did earlier. Start to make your way up to any comfortable sitting position. Hands together at the heart space. When we learn not to give so much power to our own negative dialogue of ourselves, and those of others, what others say and do, also lose their power, their effect, because you become confident and strong in your own true self and perfection. And when we love ourselves, then it becomes so much easier to love others. Thank you guys so very much for joining me tonight. With so much love we say to each other, Namaste.